Okay, I've got both final drives on, and the 3-point and all the heavy bits are on now. And in case you're wondering why I haven't put the top of the transmission on yet, it's so I can do this. All right, I've got the transmission full of grease and I've got the gasket in place. Now I'm going to attempt to put the top cover and the shifter on and get the shift forks in the right place. You might remember from the project overview video, the previous owner, the guy I bought this tractor from, had purchased a top plate and a shifter off of a 175 and put it on here, and it didn't work. So here's the original shifter off the tractor. Yeah, it's no wonder the transmission was bad. That looks like the results of some serious gear grinding there. But anyway, these two rails are different on a 170 and a 175, and the way you can tell the difference is they are stamped there. The rods with a 7 are for a 170, and the ones for a 175 are stamped 8. So I've switched them around. I've got the proper ones from the old shifter in here. I'm using the shift forks off the 175 because they were in better shape. But this one's stamped 7, this one's stamped 7, and this one is the same in both of them, so it's stamped 7 and 8. So this rail will work in both tractors. So without further ado, I'll see if I can get this thing in place. All right, I've got the transmission cover and the shifter on. Of course, you saw I've got the grease in the transmission, and I also topped off the grease in the final drives there as long as I was in the neighborhood. I've got hydraulic fluid put back in. I've been doing a lot of other fussy little stuff. I've got the hydraulic controls there, hydraulic lines back on. I've got that fender on. This fender, the left fender, I'm not going to put on right now because I've got some welding to do on that. I got the foot rests on. Got the brakes adjusted and hooked up. I think it's just about time to rebuild the hydraulic cylinder on this side, the hydraulic ram. I think that's the next thing I need to do. Okay, after about an hour, I've been forced to conclude that this cylinder is not going to come apart for love or money. So I'm just going to plug the line and move on. I'll have to address this at a later date. Okay, we've given up on that cylinder for now and just plugged the line. I've got the seat back on, and I think we're at the point right now where we can think about putting tires and wheels back on this thing. Okay, she's sitting back down on her own haunches. I think the moment of truth has arrived. Take it out for a test drive and see what happens. Okay, I've been running it around for about 15 minutes, up hills and down hills in all 4 gears, and it doesn't offer to jump out of any of them. So I think we can declare victory as far as the transmission goes. Okay, I've got the 170 backed back into the barn. Now we've got the transmission squared away, but I'm not done working on it yet because I still need to put new front and rear main seals in the engine. It leaks oil pretty good. And I've got some other little things to do on it too. And I don't know, I may or may not do that next week. Depends on what I feel like doing. I've got a few jobs in the house I want to get done. So there may or may not be a 170 video next week. We'll just see what I feel like working on. But at any rate, we'll bring you along when we pull the engine out and put the main seals in. So until then, everyone out there have a good day.